Welcome to Modified Dreams Not Deterred. I'm your girl, Judith. Have you ever gone to a well? Have you ever read about the process in making a well? Have you ever had the opportunity to go to a well? Do you remember the story of Jesus going to the well? So the process of bringing a well or creating a well includes digging, driving, drilling. It's quite a process, isn't it? And with digging a well, you have to think about finding that perfect location. Because in order to dig a well, you want to know that it's a high likely possibility that there will be water below the surface of the earth. And in different areas of the world, digging a well is a very tedious process. There may be times when someone digs a well and after going thousands of feet, there's no water. And then the choice is made whether or not to keep digging that well or to find a different location. So today we want to talk about visions and dreams. These are sacred because your dreams and your visions are only understood by you. And that means that many times your dreams is going to seem, or your dreams are going to seem like a crazy idea to someone else. Many times when you share your dreams, you open up yourself to unwarranted advice, feedback, criticism. And these projections are not necessarily based on the fact that the individual or individuals that you share your dreams and vision with does not believe that you are able to accomplish them. Instead, when we share our dreams and our visions with others, we extend them that opportunity to make a choice in how they respond. And many times when they respond in a way that critique the possibility of your dreams coming to full fruition, it's because of their own insecurities, their own inexperiences or experiences, their own failures as well. Think about times when you yourself had to encourage someone or offer suggestion to someone, especially where it concerns their dreams or their goals. Did you respond from a place of empathy or a place from encouragement? Yeah, you can do it. That's a great idea. If you have done your research, if you have think about your connection, then yes, take an attempt, make an attempt. It's possible. Or is your response, are you sure that's a good idea? You might fail. You might lose money. I did it once before, and that was not helpful at all. I think you should reevaluate what your dreams and goals are. Are you that person? Sometimes we have to keep our goals and our visions secret because the more you talk about it, the more your visions and your dreams are exposed only by words and not by works. So there's nothing wrong with secrecy. Many times we have to be secret. We have to be secretive with our dreams and our goal and our vision so that we can stay focused, so that we can do the work that we need to do. Because I believe that the words that we speak, or the words that we speak toward our dreams or our goals, hold less power than the action of what those goals become. Because most of the people that have really truly impressed me is not necessarily the ones that talk a lot about what they wanted to do or intended to do, but the ones that did the work. And then I can see that it's possible. And not because you fail at a dream or a goal or a vision means that it's a failure. Many times it is that failure that propels you into something greater. You see, the most important part of your dream is the foundation. Think about the process in which a house is built. The foundation has to be firm, and many times you don't hear a builder really talking about the foundation of the house, right? Or when a property or a division is being developed, I have never heard a real estate agent speak about the foundation. Well, unless you live in an area where it's prone to maybe your basement having water leakage or stuff like that. But many times they're talking about the structure of the house after it is built and the different amenities around the neighborhood or the type of infrastructures around the neighborhood or the different appliances and stuff that you're able to choose for your home. So during the building process of building a house, the foundation is the first structure that is built. And it takes a while to be built. Because not only do you have to find that property location, you also have to break ground. You also have to think about the type of material you're going to use. You have to also think about how long the cement might take to set. All those things are a factor. And then after the foundation is built, then the structure comes together, then the roof is placed. At least that's my concept. But the idea is the process in which a building or a house is built is from the foundation. And the foundation is the major part of that building process, because if it's not firm, it cannot withhold the weight of the house or the people who utilizes that space, and it also cannot stand the test of time. So likewise for our body and our mind, we should think about the foundation of how we feed ourselves, feed our mind, feed our body, feed our spirit. What is your foundation? What is the foundation you stand on? Standing on the foundation of faith is imperative. And when you think about that story of Jesus at the well, you realize that many times the foundation of truth, the foundation of a need to run to the feet of Jesus is imperative. You can find peace in Him. That's your first foundation. Your dreams, the foundation as it relates to your dreams is also important. Stay focused. Do not allow other people's insecurity to impact your dreams. Stay focused. The foundation is your planning stage. The foundation is your dreaming stage. The foundation of your dreams and your vision is gathering enough information, writing down a detailed idea of resources, things you want to do with your vision, impacts you want to make, and all that stuff. Stay focused, because that's important. Do not allow other people to put their limitations on you, because the only person who truly knows or true potential, it's you. Of course, besides God. Because no one truly knows you. All of us is carrying a journey that is unshared. All of us is carrying a journey that is unshared. Your friends, your family, even your kids only share a part of who they are. And so many times we have a perception of who people are, not realizing that they have a journey that has shaped them. They have certain things that are overcome, they have certain things they have accomplished, they have certain truth. You don't know anyone's journey as well as they do. No one knows your journey as well as you do. There are people who might assume they know you based on the perspective of others, because sometimes others tells our journey without not even never asking to get the facts of what your journey are. Don't allow anyone to tell your story. What is also important is the truth you tell yourself. Those conversations that you have with yourself is imperative. Your dreams are able to be accomplished if you dedicate your time, dedicate your money, dedicate your faith. It is possible. However, we all have our own journey. We all have a reason and a purpose why we exist in this world. It is possible. The most impactful people are the people who have showed proof of their journey, proof of their visions, proof of their dreams, so that those proof lingers way beyond their existence. We all know that one person who have a great dream and they're a talker, or they want to be rich before they're able to do that, and they have these big ideas, and they always have big ideas, but they have never really taken the time to take a step to do something. You are capable. Sometimes you have to take that big idea and make it into something small. Say, for example, you probably want to, let's say, impact 500 people with this wonderful idea of teaching people how to use their spare time to crochet. Maybe you don't have that connection right now for 500 people, but do you have the connection for 2? Start with that 2. Because many times it's through interactions and communication and conversations that you network, that you build relationship and expand your horizon and expand the potential or the possibility for you to reach other people who may be interested in your dreams. Keep dreaming. Execution over expression is important. Always remember that. Start somewhere. Start somewhere. So what? You don't have the resources, but do you have a pen and a paper? Do you have a small book? Do you have a computer? Start somewhere that you will have all the ideas together and the tools together from when you finally have your resources. Believe and align your actions with what your goals and visions are. So your actions should align with what the final outcome is you're looking for. So if you're thinking about the fact that you want to get fit, you want to get healthy, you want to take some weight off, then your actions has to align with that. So you can't be eating hamburgers every day. You got to incorporate some healthier choices. And then over time, it may become a way of life more than a task or a vision or a goal or a dream. Believe in who you are. Don't allow anyone's perspective or perception of who you are to echo greater than who you know to the core of who you are. Let that speak louder. Let that speak to you that it is possible, you are able, you are capable, you are purposed. As I said, think about the process of making a well, digging days out, and finally there's water. For someone in the first world country who has accessibility to drinking water, that scenario might not touch home. But think about longing for thirst and finally being able to taste, to see clear water. It's not helpful if you're not prepared on your journey to the well. Because to the well, you need to be sure you have a bucket or a bottle or something to take back that water. You want to make sure you have enough strength in you that if I have to keep pulling, I shall keep pulling until that water arrives to the surface in my bucket so I can pour it. That's where dreams and goals and vision comes in. Some of your setbacks are actually the very thing you need to propel you to that thing that's going to change your life. How many times have you given up on a goal or a dream or an opportunity because you didn't think you were equipped enough to handle it? And then after you realize, wow, it's quite possible that I could have done that. You see, I've been of the belief that if I'm offered an opportunity and I pray about it and it dawns on me that I should, and I say, Lord, if you're allowing me this opportunity, I'm going to trust you that you're going to give me the tools that I need to perform to the full capability and possibility and capacity that you will me to be in this particular position, in this particular opportunity, in this particular situation. However, it's important for us to also be true to ourselves. There are times when you have to decline an opportunity. But sometimes it's our own fears. It's the fears that is pushed up on us from our friends or our family that we have those conversations with. Have there ever been a time you were planning on doing something and you brought it to someone's attention? And after speaking with that person, you are left with so much doubt, unsurety, insecurity. You become stagnant. There's an evolution that's happening in all of us. We desire for something greater. We desire for something bigger, whatever that may be. But change for the good, change for the better. That's where vision and dreams comes in. But dreams without works is dead. Shift your perspective. Allow life to surprise you. Trust me, life surprises us sometimes. That very thing that you're going through or have gone through that you thought was so detrimental to your life, that very thing that may have caused so much shame in your life, that very thing that may cause others to look down upon you, to laugh at you, that very thing that cause others to form their own judgment of you and your life are, and many times is that very thing you need to propel you to make your dream a realization, because many times that's shifting you out of your comfort zone. Be intentional. Do not be dragged down by someone else's limits. You have the power to determine what your limits are. What are your limits? But also, you have the power to decipher how you use those possibilities and those potentials in your life based on your resources, based on the people you know, based on your own experiences. Yes, your goals and your dreams are sacred. And I believe sometimes, many times, they have to be secret because they are tender, they are pure. And many times you're just meditating on these possibilities, and it takes time for goals and dreams to grow. So yes, consider them to be sacred beginnings that is okay for you to hold to your bosom. Space helps you grow and help you expand. It also helps you to take chances. It also helps you to grow beyond those failures and things you overcome. It is okay. So the most important part of your dreams and your goals are the beginning, how it starts, the foundation. And remember, don't allow other people's opinion or limitations to limit you. You know yourself better than anyone else. So be sure to make sure that your voice speaks louder in your life. Your visions, your goals, your achievements speak louder in your life. Don't allow someone else's insecurities or failures to determine how you feel about the things you want to do or the things that you have accomplished. You have that power. You know yourself more than anyone else. So think about the way a well is built. Think about the anticipation and the preparation that leads up to someone's journey to finally go to a well to get water. And always remember, you do not need to modify, you do not need to deter your dreams. You can modify them.